start the sealing of five senses. And you're going to see that a lot of you heard about that, or you know about it. Like we're offering, when I small, we always say, we're offering my senses to Jesus, okay? In Buddhism, we said, you're offering your senses to Buddha, you know. Senses is the one that connecting to the organs, and connecting, and the organs store the soul and the spirit. When we overuse the senses, it drains the organ, and and the soul and spirit suffer no energy to support and to feed them. And nowadays, we have so many things, because everything want to make big money, have to either make your eye hook with it, your ear hook with it, your nose hook up with it, and your mouth hook up with it, you know, or you cannot get away from that, you know. So the more we use eye, ear, nose, mouth, the more they make money. Because everything is multimedia. It makes your eyes so pleased, your ears so pleased, your nose and your mouth so pleased, you know. So the food, the sweet, so now the coffee shop, you know, all the cake, you know, when you go there, you cannot resisting you not take a cake and coffee. You have no way to do. You have to do it. Because if they can make our eyes right on the because all the food and all the TV, movie, all the sound and everything is take our attention, drain our energy too much. And children now, no way. It's totally gone now. Okay, we don't know how to control the children anymore. They are so so active, so crazy. Want this, want that. You give them a mobile telephone, and they sit down, watch cartoon or watch thing, and they quiet, and they just keep on watching day and night. So the down way is that you need a practice to use them in a proportional way, and you have to, if you understand that the senses is opening the organs. So we're going to be talk so much about the tongue connecting with the heart, the kidney connecting with the ears, the ear connecting with the kidney, and the eye connecting with the liver, and the nose connecting with the lungs, and the mouth connecting with the spleen, pancreas, stomach. And we talking about all the time is the original spirit, our red child, reside or stay in the heart. The intention spirit dressed in yellow and look yellow reside in the spleen, pancreas, and stomach. Spleen and pancreas. The lung is house the person. And we have 7 per. Actually, it's the emotional part in the lungs. And the willpower spirit in the kidney, dressed in blue, look blue. So the 5 and the liver is the green child, look green, and it's a hun, and the hun soul stay in the liver. And this is the we call descending of the 5 soul and the spirit. And we learn that we have a higher spirit in the brain, control everything, higher spirit. And we have the we call a higher soul, which is connecting to us outside. And the earth spirit below. And the extra soul under the feet. In the Tao belief that hun sometimes can get lost, because at night sometimes we sleep and the hun, or we call the soul in the liver, travel. When we overuse the eyes, the hun no energy. So sometimes they travel, they have no energy to come back. But we have 3 hun. Okay? You lost 1, you can replace it. But if you lost 3, I don't think there's no extra to do that. Okay. So that is the so the whole key is in the Tao. In the Tao, we still study the 5 elements. So the Tao said from Wu Chi, nothingness. Look at everything is empty. The voice. And become pure yin, pure yang. dark matter, dark energy. And when we bang together, creating the yin yang and 5 elements. And this is the Tao concept, Now in the Tao, we also very emphasize 5 elements, and we call creating cycle. But I don't know, this is what the Star of David, okay? But the Star of David is just like counteract each other. It's just like it counteract. It's the way that it's counteract each other. Like the fire counteract the metal counteract cut down the tree collusion the earth, and the earth block the water, and the water put off fire. So it's a counteract cycle. That means in the Tao we also have this counteract, but we always will be cultivating a creating cycle. So fire burn into ashes, creating earth. When earth have very big earth, you dig down, you find metal. Metal attracting water, attracting dew, water, and it add more water to the kidney. The water kidney feed to the tree need water to grow. And the wood creating fire, and the fire generate qi, energy, qi, sun, jing, qi, and sun. So the fire generate jing, qi, and sun. And the ashes start the cycle again. So this is the creating cycle. And the Tao really emphasize in the antenna. So they have the concept of antenna. That's what we, in the world now, everywhere is antenna. Everywhere is antenna. We have 4G, so many antenna. Now with the 5G, we can have more antenna. So the whole key is how we're going to be connecting to the antenna. This antenna is one of the most important thing that we are doing the practice. So now, the first step we want to do, we need to go into the pausing. So we're going, because we're going to work on this whole week here. Is the center of the brain. Hello? Hello, hello? If the center of the brain, can you hear me? Olivia? Okay, okay, okay. So the whole thing, we are working with the crystal room, the center of the brain. That is where the first the cardioid we're going to set. So now the center of the brain is so much connecting with the center of the brain. We are connecting to the pituitary, pineal, thalamus, hypothalamus. That is a major gland system. So the crown, when you chart the crown, and now we're going to use this amplifier much more now, amplifier. The amplifier, when you put on the top of that crown, it amplifies the most, and you can use this amplifier energy in a crown to do anything you need, to amplify any center, any energy center you want. So the crown have very directly connecting to the tracking channel. And have a very connection into the 9 antenna, or we call 9 extension to the heaven, or 9 mountain. In olden time, they don't know how to draw. There are no antenna. Few thousand years ago, they have no antenna concept. But the Tao know that if I feel my head have like mountain extend up to the heaven, and I can make a connection to the universe. The same now, when we so many times, so many places now in the city, they have to high antenna in tall building, or on top of the church, like that, because you need tall building or mountain or to set up the antenna. So they represent by 9 mountain, 9 antenna extended out to the heaven. Down there, like number 9 is a cosmic number. Okay. So when you extend out, now this 9 mountain connecting to the crystal room. And the top of the crown here, and we also sometimes we call muddy place, Ni Wan Gong, muddy place. Like children, by baby, when they're born, the crown open, and if you lightly touch, you can feel it's beating. It boom, 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 beating on the top of the crown. So if you touch the baby, it seems like their whole body are pulsing. That's all. So Darkmaster learned so much from the baby, because baby is so pure and so have much energy. So we're going to start with pausing. So we're going to start with the heart pulse. And the crown pulsing. And after that, we're going to pulse this pulse down to the prostate gland and uterus. Testicle and ovary pulsing. And the two qua, two qua in the trigram in the pakwa. One qua is the left testicle, another qua is the so one is the left testicle and one is the right testicle. So this is ovary and testicle on the cant, and in the universal qua also left. This is left ovary and left testicle. This is right ovary and right testicle. If we have half a population have no testicle and no ovary, oh, the world will change. Huh? We're going to have very little people around here to stay. So testicle and ovary is so important to have spread the species, So we're going to I guide you through, we're going to get to the pulse, and after that, pulsing the crown, and we're going to get the violet light coming down, and we're going to use the amplifier and amplify the crown. And we move the amplifier down to the prostate gland or uterus or ovary testicle. And let it pulsing. So now when the prostate gland is pulsed, now we're going to activate the pineal gland, the thalamus, and the crown. And you feel a frequency. Going to start it from here, extend out to the pole star and Vega, to the Big Dipper, pole star, and Vega. So when you get that pulsing, now everything started, all the gland, and now you're going to see that the pineal and the pineal gland, hypothalamus, thalamus, and pituitary gland will start to pulse. And that is what we need, and From there, we're going to go into work on the major part is the mid-eyebrow. Mid-eyebrow are very linked with the center of the brain. So this mid-eyebrow center, or we call the psychic center, that is, you can receive energy, receive information, energy, information, and all kind of things. Also is the spiritual energy center. It controls all the spirit, inside and outside. And the master center control of all the other center together with the forehead here, the forehead. So the forehead, so the mid eyebrow is the dark violet light. Okay. So a dark violet light is the center, psychic center, and the spiritual energy center. Dark blue light, dark blue light. Okay, it's the dark blue light. Okay, they're different from forehead is a dark violet light. So we're going to be, after that, I'm going to guide you through activate the Dantian fire is the major one. We activate the Dantian fire and have a blue light coming in to activate it. When you have to have inside you, inside light. When you don't have the inside light, you cannot attract the outside light. And this blue light also activate the throat center and the ear and the true sound coming in. Now, when you have this center activate, the blue light, now you have, you know, in our space, there always some newborn we call unfinished wandering soul or spirit. And they do nothing harm to us. But they need energy. But when people weak, sick, and no control, they can go in and take energy. So when you have a strong